Preston McCall here again. It happens. We get into a rut and think we're all out of painting ideas. We see nothing in our imagination and start thinking that we must be done. No reason to keep painting if we cannot come up with some new ideas. Rejection is hard for sure, but self-rejection is even worse. We think back when we were on a roll with some great ideas, and now the well is dry. No more desire to go on. Pack up the paints and back into the closet they go. Time to watch some dumb TV or go meet with some friends who know nothing about art and talk about that big game. You're done. You lost it. You must not really be a painter. So how do you get past this malaise? How do you reawaken your desire? How do you reach way down there inside and come up with your next masterpiece? Well, there are some ways. What works? How do you get back into high gear? How do you break through that block of ice and become excited again about what you're really trying to express? You ask yourself what it is you are doing, and if you're just fooling yourself thinking you're really any good. Self-doubt is like a demon hanging over your head, breathing fire down on you. You feel spent. You think to yourself that you really must not be a serious painter. Well, wait a minute. You clicked on this naked artist exposure video, didn't you? There is at least one single ounce of curiosity that maybe, just maybe, you might get a kernel of inspiration here and ramp up once again to your most creative glory. You need some creative foreplay. What do? First of all, I go to Google and start looking at paintings from all periods. I start thinking some of these are really bad and some are kind of interesting. Jump around. You look at some boring Baroque paintings and then jump to Dali or Warhol. You see a lot of junk, but you do see some interesting compositions or some colors that cause a stir inside. You even copy a few and print them out or move them over to some image file. Relax. You just lit your fuse. Another way, you look over your own work. You see some pieces which you still like to some degree. You see some others which are crummy little wing-dangs which at the time you thought you would experiment a bit. You laugh at yourself a second or two and then you see a couple of interesting things that when you did them you felt you were onto something. You dig a little deeper and remember you told yourself to keep going in that direction, but you got hoodwinked and going somewhere else. Voila! You pick back up those brushes and start something new, using some ideas from there and some more from over there. An hour later, you smell that ice has melted and see some new direction to paint toward. Another way, go to some galleries or museums and look at some work you would never think you would like. Then go see some work you really do like and think about how they did it or what they're trying to express. Valid or not, you do admire their technique and colors. Then you accidentally run into some work you've never seen and it jumps out at you. Now what do? You make a few mental notes and suddenly you're thinking you could perhaps go in that direction a bit. Even if you felt stuck in the genre you are currently painting in and selling well, it's okay. You are the one driving the bus, so go where you want. Okay, that did not work. You're still stuck in reverse. Maybe it's time to reach out to some of your fellow artists. Call them up and tell them that you want to see what they're working on. Schedule a meeting. Bring along a bottle of wine or some flowers. Be honest. Don't brag about how successful you are, but moreover, just be curious about what they're doing. With any luck, you will enhance your friendship a bit and may even get some inspiration to get yourself out of your funk, which you need not talk about. Deny its existence. If you don't look at it, it goes away fast. What is it? It's fear. Conquer it. Well, there are many more ways. Don't get trapped in the old getting ready to get ready routine. Sure, pick up your studio and maybe clean up the room a bit, but dig out a canvas or some paper and tell yourself you will make some art today. Can't paint still? Grab some pastels and do a drawing. Smear around some crayons or oil pastels and just play with color. Think about what you have been doing and make some quick sketches. It comes roaring back. Well, enough of this goody-goody two-shoes talk about defeating the dragon of apathy. Just paint and know in your heart that it does get easier. For me, after 1,300 paintings, I definitely see less and less blockage. Enough for now. Break through, get busy, and find your heart once more. Again, I am Preston McCall. Hit the like button and subscribe to the Naked Artist Exposure channel, and I will continue to talk about being an artist painter. Contact me if you have any questions and keep painting. I will try to respond.